My name is Duddy, so I do builds and stuff. Today I've got a build all around the new sword coming tomorrow, the Slammer. I made a build with the Icefall Mantle for this specific sword for you all, so you can take advantage of this build tomorrow. It is absolutely disgusting. So much damage resistance, so much damage output as well. We're going to be able to deal with unstoppables and overload champions and be really tanky. We're going to be mixing it with a strand subclass, and stay with me, trust me on this one, you want to stay with me for this full video because there is some really cool unique interactions with this build. Strand and stasis, stay with me. So the Slammer, it is a stasis sword, it's a vortex frame. Really looking forward to getting this one with it being stasis. It's coming tomorrow in the corrupted Nightfall or GM. We're going to be able to farm this. It's got the 2 origin traits on there: Vanguard's Vindication, final blows with this weapon, grant a small amount of health, and then stunning recovery. Stunning a champion, partially refills your magazine, triggers health regeneration, improves recovery for a short duration. These are the perks that this Slammer can actually roll with. I've just grabbed these off Light GG. We've got attrition orbs on there, which is a really good perk in my opinion. I will be looking for that one myself. We've got relentless strikes, eager edge, pugilist, chain reaction, and fresh. But like I said, I will be personally myself looking for attrition orbs. I really like that perk. You can do so much with it with regards to weapon surges, health regen on your boots, and things like that. It's also got a couple of really good perks on the secondary slot. Cold Steel, One for All, which is a 35% damage increase, collective action, permeability, demolition, and obviously the big one there is bait and switch, 30% damage increase. Some of these paired with attrition orbs and relentless strikes are absolutely going to be fantastic. So what I wanted to do was make a build ready for Tuesday, and what I've decided to do is pair it with these bad boys, the Icefall Mantles, exotic gauntlets on the Titan. Glacial Guard, stasis final blows have a chance to grant an escalating bonus to stasis weapon damage. It replaces your barricade ability with a personal overshield. When you activate your barricade, you've gained the highest tier stasis weapon damage bonus, which is 25%. It doesn't stack with weapon surges, so you get a 25% damage increase for your stasis sword or stasis weapon whenever you activate it. Your shielded buff that you get from this grants 100 HP. That provides 62.5% damage resistance in PvE. It does reduce your sprinting and things like that, but it's very workable. But the bottom part of this is the slowing effect. Whenever you use your barricade, it's going to create a slowing effect, which we're going to show you some really cool things with that. But this is what it does. You just pop your barricade and bosh, you've got an overshield, 100 HP, 62.5% damage resistance. Really good. Makes you super tanky. Obviously I don't have the Slammer just yet, but I'm using the Sophia sword, which is stasis, and you can even use something like Agers, which will give you the 25% stasis weapon boost. You'll see in that bottom left there, as soon as I pop my barricade, it's going to give me that overshield, 100 HP, and switch to a stasis weapon. It gives you a 25% stasis weapon boost times 4 for about 10 seconds. So all in all, a pretty good fit for the sword. So in a damage situation, you're going to be able to pop your barricade, get that 25% extra damage on your sword with whatever perks you may want to get on the Slammer, and you are pretty much unkillable. Really tanky. I've got some clips to show you in harder content as well, but this is just a rough little breakdown. So you get an overshield, plenty of damage just by popping your class ability. Really good fit for the Slammer sword in my opinion. But we could actually get even more damage resistance with the weapon perk Slice, because what Slice states is casting your class ability allows this weapon to sever targets. Severing targets whenever you use your class ability, it's a 40% outgoing damage reduction to that target. And with the Icefall Mantle, you actually get 2 class abilities, one to use it and one to cancel it. So you can actually keep Slice procced for double the amount of time. This is why I said to stay with me, because this is a pretty cool interaction. Something that not many people know about, but I wanted to show you. So with Slice, you can use it once for you to pop your barricade, and then use it again to cancel it, and you'll double that Slice up. So you can get that barricade used, replace your class ability with that overshield for the 100 HP overshield. Sever the targets for an extra 40% outgoing damage, plus you're going to get loads of damage for your stasis sword. Now, the bottom part of this Icefall Mantle, again, this is why I told you to stay with me. When you activate your barricade, you gain the highest tier stats weapon damage. It also creates a slowing burst around you. Now, this is absolutely fantastic for champions, especially overloads. Now, Icefall Mantle, watch what happens here. I'm going to pop my barricade, and you've stunned that overload because it's slowed. So there's a little tip for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to pair it on a strand subclass, as you've probably seen, because everything else you've seen, we're going to have Banner of War going on, which obviously works perfectly with swords and melee kills. And then into the fray, so we can get infinite woven mail from the tangles. These two aspects just make you even more unkillable. And on top of that, we've also got the Fragment to run Thread of Warding, picking up an orb of power, grants woven mail. So we're infinitely going to have an overshield, loads of damage, severing the targets, woven mail, Banner of War. What more do you want? I just want to focus on the perk Cold Steel, because as well as the Icefall slowing effect, Cold Steel is actually really good for all different types of champions. Powered sword hits apply slow stacks, 4.25 seconds. It's a 40 slow stack for a light attack and 60 slow stack for a heavy attack. So we're going to be able to deal with unstoppable champions and overload champions with this sword, as you've seen. So just to sort of break it down, you've got 25% extra stasis weapon damage, woven mail going on, Banner of War going on, we've got healing, we've got 100 HP overshield, and sever if you want to add that into the mix as well. So it's an absolutely monstrosity of a build. You can't die with this build. It is absolutely crazy. This is an 1840 lost sector. I will be 100% running this in the corrupted tomorrow, so I will do some clips of that as well later on in the day. Now, with regards to the actual build, you can see here, look at that, just them overloads just getting instantly stunned, whether it's from your Icefall Mantle or the Cold Steel. But with regards to the actual build, if you really wanted to go a little bit further with a strand and stasis mix, you can actually run Agers scepter into this. Final blows with this weapon generate a slowing burst around the defeated target. You're already getting the damage increase from Icefall Mantle, 25% for your Agers as well. But pair that up with a grapple melee as well, and you can have so much fun with this build. Look at that, absolutely crazy. Bit of stasis and strand mix going on. Freeze the targets, get in there with your grapple and smash them to bits, leaving tangles everywhere for your woven mail. I found this build absolutely crazy. I did do this build not too long back, actually, a few seasons ago. I will leave a link for that video as well. But again, just absolutely crazy. You've got so much damage reduction, guys, it's crazy. You can even free tangles at the frozen targets with your Agers scepter. I mean, it's just fun, really, really fun. And you can deal with overloads, unstoppables, deal plenty of damage. Really, really good. All this is in prep for the Slammer Sword. Like I said, there is some really good perks on there in that Slammer Sword. Even things like One for All could be interesting, like attrition orbs and Cold Steel, obviously, and then bait and switch. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this sword. Let me know what you think of this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe catch you next time.